Hello, faculty, staff, institutional leaders, distinguished guests, family, friends, and members of the class of 2024. Good afternoon and welcome. I am Dr. Francina Town, and I have the honor of serving as the program director of the MSBS program and your Master of Ceremonies today. To honor the United States, please stand or stay standing and join our very own Dr. Joel Roberts, Associate Professor of Physiology, in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to give this invocation, calling to order the graduation ceremony in which we will celebrate and honor the MSBS class of 2024. Invocations are times to reflect and think about the experiences that have led us to this place, that have marked the journey to be sitting here together. Graduates, we come together today to commemorate what you have accomplished. The exams you've passed and the skills you've developed are worthy of celebrating. But I want to acknowledge not just what you have accomplished, but how you have accomplished it. You have learned facts and data and information at a rate beyond the comprehension of most people. You have learned the skills and knowledge necessary for success in health-related disciplines. And you have learned the attitudes, the ethics, the values to live and work with compassion and integrity. You have developed the inclination to foster equity and inclusivity, to recognize the benefits of diversity. The core values of RVU have permeated your education, and they will stay with you as you tackle new challenges and revel in new adventures. RVU has been your school, your community during your time here, but your village extends far beyond. Look around you, around this opera house, at the people who have traveled here to share in this experience. They have been with you on this journey in so many different ways and provided immeasurable support. I hope you can feel their pride and their love and their satisfaction for what you've done and for how you've done it. I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to speak to you briefly today and begin this graduation ceremony to honor your accomplishments and celebrate your achievements. Take in every moment today. Congratulations. Thank you for that wonderful invocation, Dr. Linger. Today we recognize and honor our 8th class of MSBS graduates. Woo!
Rocky Vista University will award the degree of Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences to the 42 graduates seated here today before you. As I deliver the program director's charge, I'm mindful of what it is we're doing here today. The power and the meaning and the significance of this step in your journey. People often say that the point of a preparatory master's program of this type to ready students for success in healthcare is a stepping stone to something more. While this might be true, I want to make sure that you don't overlook the importance of this step, the value of what you've accomplished, and the pride that you're feeling at the moment. You sit here today on the precipice of the next great part of your journey. I hope you sit there with pride for what you've achieved and what you've overcome. I trust that you sit there with appreciation for the families behind you and the mentors and professors and classmates before you and next to you who have helped you along the way. I imagine you sit there a bit apprehensive and unsure and nervous for the years and the steps to come. Here is my charge to you today. Revel in every ounce of pride and appreciation and let it inspire you. Feel every bit of that apprehension and nervousness and let it ground you. Know that today's graduation means you've come a long way, but also know, in the words of a popular saying, you haven't come this far to only come this far. Remember the foundation of your beginnings, enjoy today's celebration, and look forward to the next phase of your education when you take difficult steps to become the healthcare provider you are capable of becoming. Remember, you belong here. Thank you, congratulations, and good luck to you all. Okay, that's enough of me. Let's get on with the ceremony. Next, you'll hear greetings from RVU's Board of Trustees Chair. Her greetings will be followed by our student speaker, an MSBS alumni now in residency, and the presentation of awards. The graduates will be presented for hooding and conferral of the MSBS degree, and then the Dean of RVU Com and Vice President of Faculty Affairs will provide closing remarks. So next I welcome our Board of Trustees Chair, Dr. Maha Salam.
Good afternoon, graduates. It is my absolute pleasure to congratulate you on your success on behalf of the Rocky Vista University Board of Trustees. We are always inspired by the talent and tenacity of our students. As part of the MSBS program specifically and especially, you have shown the grit needed to succeed in a challenging academic discipline and a great commitment to pursuing additional education and careers in health sciences. No matter what path you take next, we wish you continued success and hope that you will always remember and take the values that you yourself helped shape within RVU forward. I want to congratulate you again and thank the RVU faculty and staff who worked tirelessly to ensure your success. I also want to congratulate your family and loved ones who, along with this entire community, supported you along the way. Enjoy your celebration and best of luck from each and every one of us.
Thank you, Dr. Salam. The role of the MSBS class president is an immense responsibility that significantly can shape the culture, the attitude, and the success of your class. Elena Granados has worked tireless hours advocating for her classmates and for the faculty and has somehow managed to stay in the good graces of both. She has been a delight to teach, and I'll miss seeing her in class every week. I would now like to formally introduce you to Elena and ask her to share a few words. Elena.
Hello, and good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Elena Granados, and I'm so honored to be here today as this year's MSBS for the class president speech. I first want to start off by saying thank you all for joining us today, for taking the time to celebrate all the accomplishments of this year's class. I also want to take a moment to thank all the amazing teachers and mentors who have helped get us to this day. I, for one, don't think I would have been here without all of their support, office hours, and advice. So once again, thank you all for what you have done for us. When we first came into this program, I'm sure a lot of us came in bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, excited, if a little nervous, for what was to come. I remember at the very beginning of the program being warned, not only by past alumni, but also by faculty, about how difficult this program would be. I also remember being warned multiple times about said difficulty. And what would you know? They were right. This program has challenged us all in ways I don't think we could ever have thought possible. Speaking from personal experience, I know this program has pushed me out of my comfort zone and forced me to reevaluate who I am as a student. I have gained so many skills, some of which are adaptability, resiliency, and the ability to become accustomed to the smell of the anatomy lab. Although sometimes I question that last one. It feels like it was just yesterday that I had my very first anatomy lab, something that I'm sure was new for a lot of us. I'm sure I also speak for a lot of us when I say we were hesitant going into that first lab, scared that we were going to do something wrong. Now, months later, I'm confident that we are all no longer those hesitant people. I'm confident now that we all possess the skills that will help lead us to success. It's wild to think that we are finally at the end of this program, but we are at the start of a new beginning. I look out at all of you, the MSBS class of 2024, and I'm so proud of each and every one of us. We did it. We made it. Take this day to fully celebrate everything you have done. I know there are multiple times throughout this program that we felt like we were hamsters on a wheel, constantly running towards our goal and feeling like we were getting nowhere. There were times where we all felt burnt out, feeling like questioning if what we were doing was the right thing. So take today as affirmation that you are doing the right thing. Take today as confirmation that you're on the right path for yourself. Tomorrow you can go back to questioning if it is right, but take today as a day of celebration. Remember, you would not be here today if you were not capable, and we are all capable. And so with that, I want to leave us all with a message to live life, breathe air, because I know somehow we're all gonna get there, and it will all be so wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. I would now like to invite Dr. Arthur Armijo to the podium to give today's keynote address. Dr. Armijo is a graduate of the Rocky Vista University College of Osteopathic Medicine, class of 2023, as well as a graduate of the RVU MSBS programs class of 2018. During his time at RVU, Dr. Armijo was a member of the Rural and Wilderness Track and was the recipient of the Community Service Award. He is currently finishing his transitional internship with the Health One Hospital System based in Denver, Colorado, and will begin his advanced anesthesiology residency at the University of New Mexico School of Medicine in Albuquerque, New Mexico next month. We are so proud of Dr. Armijo. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage.
Good afternoon, faculty, staff, family, and friends of the graduates. It is an honor to address you, the MSBS class of 2024. You have reached a milestone today. Today, you join the 13.1% of adults in the United States who have master's degrees. That is a big deal, and it sets you apart. You should be very proud of yourself, just as I am sure the rest of the people in this room are proud of you. I know the past 9 months have not been easy. They have been full of hard work, persistence, dedication, and perseverance. And after those rigorous 9 months of the master's program, you deserve this degree. I want to share a story that many of you may resonate with. This is the story of an individual who knew for a long time he wanted to be a doctor. He grew up in a small rural town, having never taken chemistry or physics in high school, in a lower middle-class family. When he got to college, he had an uphill battle. He sat in his general chemistry course with 500 other students, which was 5 times larger than his graduating high school class. It was intimidating to say the least. It was not easy. It would not be the first nor the last challenge ahead of him. He made it through college, earning a biology degree with a decent GPA, but then he had to take the MCAT, and then he took it again. He took that exam several times and still never earned a great score. Things like standardized testing were never emphasized in his educational background. Just when he thought it was time to give up the big dream, he took a leap and applied to the MSBS program at RVU. It had just opened 1 year prior. There was not much data on how graduates fared, but it meant another chance to obtain a higher education and chase the ultimate goal. After studying for hours and hours, 4 to 5 hour block exams, truly learning how to study and how to learn, he sat in your same seat 6 years ago today. A week after the MSBS graduation, Dr. Town called with news that would change his future. He interviewed with the comm and was accepted for the class beginning a year later. Medical school was another beast, but having the MSBS under his belt, knowing several of the same professors, having gained mentors, it was much more manageable and allowed him to be much more successful than he would have ever been otherwise. The background and network of mentors helped him perform well through medical school courses, board exams, and rotations, and he would go on to match in the specialty of his choice, an anesthesiology residency program. And yes, that story is indeed mine. All of that to say, I understand the challenges you have been through. Completing a master's program in 9 months is no easy feat. I want to remind you that no matter what your background has been or how you got here today, you too can reach your ultimate goals. For many of you, this has been a stepping stone on your path to something else. Your life experiences, challenges, tribulations, highs and lows have made you into the person you are. You should own every single piece of it, because without it, you would not be here today. Your identity as an individual is not defined by the struggles or mistakes from the past, but by the resilience you have shown and the experience you have gained. Regardless of where you are headed, you have gained foundational knowledge and the skills to excel in whatever may lie ahead. Stay true to yourself and remember who you are. You do not need the highest scores or the perfect GPA, but you do need strong work ethic, perseverance, and dedication, just like you have demonstrated over the past year. I would like to close with a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson that fits today's occasion perfectly. Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. You have the education, skills, and power to blaze new trails, to innovate, to inspire, and to lead. Good luck in your future endeavors. Congratulations, MSBS Class of 2024. You did it.
Thank you, Dr. Armijo. I would now like to invite Dr. Vicki Rucker to the podium to present this year's MSBS Awards. Dr. Rucker earned both her Bachelor of Science in Allied Health and Medical Technology and Master of Science degree in Pathology from the University of Iowa, then a Doctor of Philosophy degree in the Biomedical Sciences from Wright State University. For 21 years, she advised and taught undergraduate biology majors at Missouri's Southern State University. Now at RVU, Dr. Rucker taught molecular biology and microbiology at the graduate level, including the MSBS students. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Rucker.
So the MSBS program is proud to bestow 6 commencement awards to members of the class of 2024. And these students have exemplified the mission and values of the program and institution. I will read a brief description of the award and ask each recipient to join me at the podium to receive the honor. The MSBS Service Award. This award recognizes a graduate who demonstrated involvement, leadership, and contribution to service efforts. This year's award goes to Stefano Chena. The MSBS Humanitarian Award. This award is chosen by your classmates. It recognizes a graduate who exemplifies the qualities of graciousness and humility, advocates for social justice, and works for the betterment of all members of their community. This year's award goes to Tabitha Austin. The MSBS Academic Excellence Award. This award recognizes a graduate who has demonstrated academic excellence. This year, we have 2 recipients. Surya Sursolo and Kyle Thurman. Please come up. Surya, thank you. Good job. Kyle, good job. Our last award is the MSBS President's Award. This award recognizes a graduate who embodies the university's core values of integrity, collegiality, compassion, diversity, excellence, service, and innovation. This year, we have 2 recipients. Sarah Getz and Karlina Kajichik. Thank you, and congratulations to all the recipients.
There were so many students we wanted to give the awards to, and we couldn't give everybody an award. But this is the first year we've given out 6 versus 4. So congratulations to all of you. Okay, the members of the faculty of the MSBS program have evaluated the candidates and endorsed these students as worthy of having the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences conferred upon them. Dr. Farrell, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is with great pride that I present to you Rocky Vista University's Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, graduating class of 2024. Dr. Farrell, Dr. Moffitt, and Dr. Schwartz, will you please join me to begin the hooding.
Isabella Alessi. Tabitha Austin. Yash Bhakta. Matthew Branny. Scott Brundage. Daniela Caballero Herrera. Stefano Chena. Sydney Crabb. Courtney Cranmer. Katie Crook. Joseph Danton. Jorleni Familia de la Cruz. Sarah Getz. Chaz Goodman. Elena Granados. Gracie Johnson. Amanda Karamkani. Carlina Kagechek. Sandra Kim. Joseph Lee. Taylor Lieberg. Alyssa Little. John Lynch. Sydney Maddox. Eric Nuss. Alma Ochoa. Alexandra Orahovets. Vincent Pham. Isabella Ross. Eman Salhi. Amarup Sandhu. Saley Sardinas. Rebecca Shinoda. Ryan Skidmore. Leijing Su. Surya Susarla. Mackenzie Thornley. Kyle Thurman. Kayla Torres. Tiffany Trin. Jacqueline Valencia. Anna Weinstein.
Well, graduates, by the authority invested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you your degrees as you individually presented yourselves, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. You are hereby recognized as graduates and alumni of Rocky Vista University. To signify your accomplishment, will you please move your tassels from the right to the left? And if you ever forget which side your tassel goes on, remember that you wear it on the left side over your heart to remind you of your alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Master's of Science in Biomedical Sciences graduates of 2024. Woo! Excellent. All right, well, before we officially, you guys can sit down again. Before we officially conclude these proceedings, I would like to thank the graduation committee and all the volunteers whose diligence and hard work made this ceremony possible. Please join me. Thank you. Our graduates didn't complete this program by themselves. Let's take a moment to recognize the faculty and the staff of the MSBS program, and let's give them a round of applause. Woo! And finally, a lot of people who love you have been waiting a long time for this day. Right? They've provided counsel, love, food, and perhaps financial support for you to reach this moment. Students, please recognize and thank the people sitting behind you who have given you support throughout this whole year and throughout your education. And let's give one more ovation to our graduates. Yeah. Families and friends are invited to greet their graduates in the Galleria at the conclusion of the recessional. Please stand and remain standing until the end of the recessional. Thank you so much.